What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the On The Stoop Podcast.
Stoop gang.
As always, I'm with my guys. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourself, fellas.
It is P-Walk.
It is JP. And it's Kev.
It's your boy G Money. What's happening?
And as always, I'm your host, JD, and we back in there, bitch, man. Y'all boys all right?
Hey, I try to put a little more emphasis on the opening this time, since she was roasting us last time, bro. So I try to put a little more emphasis on that shit.
Hey,
We only had one take this time, so everybody should have been energized, bro.
When they train actors, I don't know how they do that take multiple times. Like, just take one of them.
Boy, I'm telling you, chop
Just
that bitch up.
take the best one.
Hey.
Nah, see, that's how you end up with them Tubi movies, how they just leave stuff in the
man, those Tubi movies be having me crying, bro.
Bruh, you know what's funny though? And I meant to I don't know if I brought this up last week, but it's two jits that went to church with me. One of them is starring in one of these low budget movies finna be on Amazon Amazon Prime
I'm
Video.
sorry, that wasn't a joke.
Bruh.
I wasn't laughing at you, my boy.
Bruh. And I think the second one, I think that nigga is producing the Tubi movie, bro. Like, that shit funny as hell, dog.
Man, we should try to get in one of them.
Fuck no. Pass.
Nah, pass, bro.
Hard pass, nigga.
They should have us
shit
like
lives on the
doing the
internet
podcast.
for forever, bro.
They should have us doing the podcast
Hard
instead
pass,
of the movie.
nigga. Hey, shout out to them boys though, man. Hey, congrats on your movies. I know one nigga movie, his shit drop on Friday.
You gonna watch it?
Plug it so we can
Nah,
plug it.
Fuck no.
See,
I don't.
You
I ain't
don't
got
care
shit,
about black
shit to
people,
plug, bro.
You
You know
don't
what?
care about
I'll take that. That's cool. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
This
It be like that sometimes.
This is a progressive podcast, bro. Plug that man.
Yeah.
with you all the time.
Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, bro.
Well, you at least got to put it in the chat.
I didn't send y'all the trailer. I seen y'all the trailer, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all can see the
send me
shit.
the trailer. If that shit is good, I'm gonna repost that shit on my story, though.
Well,
If it's
you're not finna
funny-
repost it then, bro. So don't worry about it.
If it's funny,
I
I'm
can tell
gonna
you that
watch
for a
it.
fact.
I
What's
hope
the-
I'll
it's funny.
repost it.
I'm gonna watch it.
What's
I'll
the premise?
repost it.
What's the premise?
It's all I know is the nigga play a drug dealer, bro.
Yes,
Lord
this movie
Jesus,
gonna
dog.
be great. This movie
This
gonna be
shit
great.
No,
gonna be-
nigga, it's not. It's not
It's
even
gonna be
close,
great.
bro.
Put that shit
Right,
on Letterbox. 5 stars, nigga.
Nigga.
Rotten Tomatoes,
The-
nigga.
The nigga a drug dealer. I
99.
think the nigga got come up with $1,000 by the end of the day, bro. Like the shit is terrible, dog.
Yeah.
This shit awful.
Did he go in the armory and pick out the gun that could curve bullets?
Yo, that Tubi movie had me on the floor laughing, bro. I was in here about to have a heart attack laughing at that movie, man. When he shot Shorty around the tree and the bullet came back around the tree to hit her in the head, man.
The funny thing about that is like obviously you need to have certain special effects to get that done. And if you already know you're working with like a limited budget, why would you even consider it?
P-Walk ain't wasn't that special about them effects, nigga.
No, the original and the original movie.
I was talking about in the movie. It wasn't nothing special about them effects, nigga. They were just effects. That's all
No.
they was.
In the original movie, the Wanted movie.
Yeah, no, they had a real budget.
That's what I'm saying. If they know they didn't have a budget to do that, why would you put that in the movie?
And niggas say we gonna make it work. If they can, if white folks can curve bullets, we can curve them too. Black
That's like us
cinema.
trying to set up somebody podcast set up the same as theirs, even though we all record in different places. Like we know we don't have that.
I think we all did shit.
So
Everything off the Amazon, bro.
for sure.
Hey,
Prime.
we talking about the Super Bowl on this episode, bro.
Yeah, we'll get to it a little bit later.
All right, 'cause I got a question for y'all, bro. So I'll save it.
All right, well, we go ahead and get into Florida, man.
Florida, huh? Just make sure you tell them to watch out for Florida, man.
What's Florida, man?
Florida man.
All right, first one is 2 people arrested 7 months later after they allegedly took a 14-year-old to a Florida strip club.
How the fuck? Never mind.
Yeah. So I think the strip club should be arrested for letting the 14-year-old in.
It was on
That was my
Hillsborough.
question: is how how the 14-year-old got in.
Yeah.
It was on
Okay.
Hillsborough.
Nah, it was in Jacksonville.
Worse.
Okay, that's how they got in.
That's how they got
That's how
in. That makes
that's how they
sense.
got in. That 14-year-old probably had a whole top row of gold teeth.
Well, the two people that probably took him probably worked at the club or something and brought him in there. It says, through our 7-month investigations, we determined that the guy, Ricky Clark, brought the 14-year-old to the club in April 2025 without the teenager's parents. While at the club, his friend, who's this chick, Aylin Porhamaze, I don't know how you say her name, provided the teenager with multiple alcoholic drinks. Multiple witnesses our detectives interviewed reported seeing the teenager heavily intoxicated that evening. They continue to comb through evidence and speak to witnesses to build up a case against the two of them. 1 week later, the girl turned herself in on February 2nd after a warrant was issued for her arrest. We do not take crimes against children and teenagers lightly. If you're going to corrupt the next generation, be prepared to face the consequences of your actions. That came from the sheriff.
Yo,
I
bringing
mean,
my
it's Jacksonville. man.
bringing
Stop.
my 14-year-old son home stumbling drunk is an ass whoopable offense.
Yes.
It says footage of the incident previously went viral on social media, which showed the teenager being danced on by barely clothed women inside the strip club. It is not clear how he knew the teenager.
I tell you
After
what, boy, that
the
kid a fucking legend at school.
He said after the clip
Yeah.
went
Yeah.
viral, the child told police that the woman offered him multiple drinks inside the club, and she gave the teenager cash to throw at the dancers. He
Yeah.
told police that he got sick and ended up throwing up in the car.
Yeah, that nigga never go anywhere else. Ever.
Yes. Ever again.
Until he turn 18 and move out my house, he'll never go anywhere else.
At
Nigga,
14, though?
this nigga from Jacksonville, he was back outside the next weekend, nigga. You know that.
I'm just saying my child. I don't know about nobody else, but mine wouldn't be going nowhere else. And my brother who picked my kid up would never be able to do that ever again.
It didn't say like the relationship of the kid to the
Bro,
adults.
whoever he was, he had to be a family friend or some kind of relative or something like that. Whoever he is, you can never be around my children again.
Because obviously the parents weren't concerned when he was gone all night, probably because they didn't know he was gone all night.
Probably because they thought they were leaving him in the care and custody of somebody who was supposed to have his best interest at heart. And instead you had my 14-year-old son getting faded in the strip club, throwing money on naked dancers.
But isn't that what Boosie wanted?
Don't mention Boosie to me, man. Boosie is not a good parent in my eyes.
Yeah, that nigga was wilding.
What did he say he wanted to do? He wanted his
He bought
wanted his son to
prostitutes for Tootie. He bought prostitutes.
Prostitutes for his son, yeah.
But he don't let him smoke weed.
That's
What?
bass backwards, nigga.
What?
Yeah, I mean the weed thing for sure, because it's definitely super damaging for kids. That's a
No, the
certain age.
prostitutes for sure. P Walk, how you just gonna glaze over ladies of the night for your child? That's
No.
wild.
I was just saying in terms of, I don't know if he knows the intricacies of THC in adolescence, but it's
I
definitely
mean,
a high correlation.
To all of us parents on this panel right now, I think all of this is a no-brainer that you shouldn't introduce your children
It
to
is.
this.
Yeah.
And the fact that he got on the internet all gung ho and super country about this is crazy to me.
Was
Yeah.
that super country? I think it's just a Boosie thing. I never even considered somebody thinking about doing that.
I mean, that's a country nigga with some money. 'Cause
Yeah, that's all he is.
I can purchase a prostitute for my son. That's not really the flex.
I got a lot of country niggas in my family. Not one of them have bought their kid a prostitute for their birthday, bro.
I wasn't
that
saying
ain't
the prostitute was country. I was just saying how he went, like, you know, his accent and how he said it. You know, that it was just, you know, he was just loud and wrong about that whole situation. You drug test your kids every 2 days. You don't want them experimenting with drugs, but then you go and get them prostitutes. Like, I don't know. that don't make sense to me.
They both affect the mental, both ways.
Right. 100%.
All right, the next one is substitute teacher in Lake Alfred arrested at school for DUI. So a substitute teacher was
Did she
arrested
drive
for
drunk to school?
for DUI Tuesday morning while in a school parking lot. At around 10:29 a.m. on Tuesday, a Polk County Sheriff's Office deputy who was assigned to the school as a resource officer was attempting to back out of his parking space. Oh, he stopped him as he was attempting to back out of his parking space. A field sobriety test was administered to the teacher as he saw multiple obvious signs of impairment, including the strong odor of an alcoholic beverage on his breath. He was subsequently arrested and transported to the sheriff's office.
Nigga had Fireball in his Stanley.
That's
Boy,
crazy.
this sound like a certain Brennan High School English teacher, boy.
I was just about to say that. And you know what's funny about that lady? I had that lady for English, and she was drunk. She was drunk. And you know, as a kid, you don't really know what drunk people like. At least I didn't. I was naive. I didn't know. I thought the lady was just sleepy. That lady was hammered.
Yeah,
Nah, I knew it,
dealing with y'all badass
drunk
niggas.
people
I
look
bet
like.
she had to be drunk.
No, it
Nah,
was
that's her daughter, bro.
It was her daughter.
Was the fucking worst.
Yeah, her daughter
Yeah.
was the worst. I remember one day we were sitting in class. Her daughter came in and cussed her out because she wanted some money.
What, in
Her
class?
daughter was.
Yeah,
her
she
daughter
was
was
teaching.
worse.
She was in the middle of teaching. Her daughter walked in and cussed her out because she wouldn't give her some money. That
What
lady,
was the
I
first
had
letter?
this lady.
What's
I
the
had
first
this
letter
lady
of the
first
teacher's
period,
name?
bro.
What's the
Say
first
what?
letter of the teacher? The
Her
first letter
last
of the
name G.
yeah. G.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't remember what her name was, but
Her
Y'all
last
don't even-
name is
y'all
similar
ain't-
to the detective from Batman, bro.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
I
I
was
had
like,
that
bro.
lady
I had to
name.
think about it for a second. I was like,
I had her
had-
first period, dog. She
I
was
think
in that bitch gone, bro.
I had her in the afternoon, so you know she was hammered by then. Cause
Yeah,
she
was
taught
hammered when she
multiple
got
grades.
in, bro. I said I had a first period, bro. She was
Yeah, she
already
was gone.
She would toe up first period.
yo, being torn up first period is insanity.
Nah,
Y'all
that
talking
look
about Miss Gordon?
This nigga.
Oh,
This nigga.
I'm sorry.
Yes, JP.
Yo, we was they was obviously trying not to put a name out there, and then
I ain't trying to say no names.
y'all talking about that lady.
Hey, look, I had to step away for a second. My bad.
That
Well,
nigga
bleep that out,
JP. Boy, that nigga JP, boy, that wire must be turned up.
I ain't wearing no damn wire,
That
man. Shut
nigga
up.
incriminating everybody. Golly.
Can I get y'all to say that
sir.
again?
Hey,
Oh,
they got
y'all
that nigga
stupid.
head said, we missed it.
Did you hear that?
Man,
That nigga said it was
Listen.
who?
look, I had to step away from the camera for a second. I
Listen,
missed it, man.
It's not our fault that you do what you do, JP. Don't try to put this on us.
No.
It's the fact
I
that
don't, I
Hey,
don't
everybody
do all that stuff
it
y'all
was.
say I be doing anyway, but
But it's the fact
alright.
that it was unsaid. Like everybody understood. Like, oh, we not saying it. You know,
It's it,
detective from
nigga.
Batman. Everybody's talking. There, you're like, oh yeah, Miss. And I'm like, damn,
I'm
bro.
like, damn,
That lady ain't gonna do nothing
It's-
anyway. She drunk.
it just flew out. It just flew out. I didn't know.
Bruh,
Like I said, I
this
stepped
nigga
away
not-
from the mic.
this
for
nigga
like
not
2
beating them
minutes.
Ray Van allegations, boy.
Oh yeah,
He not beating
yeah.
these Ray Van allegations, though.
I think we'll be fine. That lady ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, it's not her. It's just this how people get caught up on Vlad. Somebody just say something, then they got to start
Yeah.
investigating. They go back and look.
Don't
This
investigate
ain't
me.
this ain't Vlad though.
Get the answer in the
never
questions
know.
too good.
It's all good. There's no way she's still teaching, bro. She was 105 when
No.
we was in school.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
wait, yo,
105
see,
is crazy.
Y'all are
Ain't no
crazy.
way, bro.
Y'all are
No,
insane right
no.
now.
I'm gonna tell
dog.
you what. I'm gonna tell you that lady was that lady was probably 50 when we were in high school.
Couldn't be.
No,
Couldn't
she was
be.
50. But the stress that lady was under, she looked like everything she been through, bro. That lady
She
was.
had to be.
That lady was.
She had to
stressed.
be. Then it was either late 50s, early 60s, bro. It wasn't
She
no
was
early
a-
50s, though. It
I
wasn't
think she
like
was
51.
early 50s. I do. I think she
Man,
was
it
early
was. She was
50s.
about 57.
Cause her daughter was young. Her daughter was
That
young.
don't mean that.
Her daughter was young.
That don't mean nothing.
And you know they age bad.
Hey,
Real bad.
Just because
They
her
age
daughter was
bad.
young, don't mean she wasn't old, bro. Hey,
Well, she wasn't old. She wasn't as old as you thought she was. I think she was in her late 40s, early 50s when she was teaching
hell
us.
nah, G. No
she
way,
just
bro.
didn't look like it. Cause
Yeah, these
You know
teachers
that.
nowadays looking different, so I get it.
well, they young. They young now.
Cause our generation of teachers now, nigga.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
How long do you stay drunk? Like, how long do people stay drunk?
Huh?
Man.
Hers, it didn't end.
Like, if you got drunk last night, or tonight, you would still be drunk in the morning?
Well, there's a lot of variables.
Depends.
The difference is at some point people stop drinking, bro. She drunk
don't
8
stop.
periods a day, dog. She was from start to finish.
There's
it depends on if you had water in between drinking too.
There's a lot of variables that go into that question, P-Walk. Because of what you're drinking, how much of it you've been drinking, and when you stopped and started drinking. All of that matters. Those are all variables to that question. So all of those things could change the answer to that.
And I'm gonna be honest, as an adult, I'm kind of impressed, bro. Like that she was able to do that for the whole school year, dog. Like,
yeah,
I'm impressed as an adult.
Yeah, like as I
was
look back
hungover
on
Monday.
Boy, I know Shorty
I
liver
was
hard
hungover
as
after
a
Super
dinner
Bowl.
plate. Boy, jeez.
Hey. Yeah, so he got arrested. It's as simple as that.
That's good.
I just find it funny. It was at 10:29. Where was he going? School was done.
Lock him up
To the gas station to get another Big Mouth Mickey.
Yo, what the fuck?
It's crazy. That is an old nigga drink.
Nigga, I don't even know what that is, nigga.
A Big Mouth Mickey.
Bro, it ain't nothing but one of them tall can of beers, bro. That's what they call them Big Mouth Mickeys, bro. That's all.
Yo, I ain't never heard that term in my life.
I've heard of Big Mouth Mickey before. I knew exactly what you was talking about.
Little tall can of beer, bro. You know
the can got an upstairs and downstairs.
Exactly, bro.
That can a townhouse.
One of them Arizona sweet tea cans, but it's Bill.
It's just
No,
beer in there.
I think he reached for that Mad Dog 2020.
Yeah,
oh gosh.
You drinking that. You trying
You know
to
these
die.
young niggas drinking that shit again, bro?
Yeah.
They think they're cool.
Everything that's old comes new again.
All right,
Yeah,
they need to start hopping on the malt liquors. Take them out the stores.
For
Check them
Loco.
off the shelf.
They not.
Man.
They
They
not.
still drinking them Four Locos, but them not the same. That's not the same recipe. These
No,
Four
I'm talking
Locos
about
not
the
soft.
ones. Yeah, I'm talking about the ones that we used to drink with antifreeze.
Yeah, the ones that y'all finna be eligible for cash compensation soon, bro.
Man,
You
I
talking
call
about
my
y'all drinking them shit, dog.
I called myself trying to chug one before I went to the club. Before I went in the club. It humbled me quickly. I threw up in front of the club.
Stuff like Smirnoff's is malt liquor, I think.
No. Smirnoff is vodka.
Vodka, ain't it?
Cheap vodka, albeit, but it's
no, Smirnoff Ice is malt liquor. Smirnoff is vodka.
He's right.
Yeah.
Y'all
Smirnoff
right.
Ice is
Yeah.
malt liquor.
Smirnoff Ice is malt liquor.
All that stuff like the Mike's
It's
Hard,
weak,
all that
though.
stuff is malt liquor.
It's weak though. That one's pretty weak.
Yeah.
For Loco had like it was like 40%. Something stupid like that.
I think we grew up in a time where you had Four Locos and then you had niggas mixing up Hennessy with the Hypnotic to make the Incredible Hulk. I think that is the time that we grew up in. It was very irresponsible.
Yeah.
I think
it
these
was
kids
worse
smoke
before.
more weed than that now.
It was worse before we were
Fake.
around, though. I can tell you that because they were smoking indoors back then. It could beat that.
Facts. Just passing out cancer, nigga.
Nigga, it was worse
Niggas
indoors because they were
smoking in the
doing
restaurant at the
they were doing
table.
cocaine,
Yeah.
nigga. They were doing heroin, nigga. That's why it was worse, nigga.
They let you
That's
smoke
why it was
all that
worse.
inside. They let you smoke all that inside. Newports and meth together. You can just hit that right here at the table.
You seen how flexible they was dancing in the Soul Train and shit, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. That cocaine was so good. It had white people on rhythm back then.
It's always been a drug, though. Like, it's always been classified as a drug. It's not like somebody walked in one day and was like, what are y'all doing with that white stuff on the table?
Yeah, no, but that's always been the drug of choice for a business meeting, for sure.
Yeah.
You gotta have some paper though. Like ain't no regular people smoking. Ain't no regular people snorting powder. Like you gotta,
You gotta walk
That
in.
shit
on
just
the
don't look appealing, bro. Like I ain't trying to just, you know what I'm saying, fuck up my nose, dog.
I don't want to
That
put my
shit crazy,
nose.
bro.
I don't want to put my face that close to a surface where I don't know what's been on it.
It don't
Number
matter.
one.
Shit, I'm not rolling up no dollar, nigga. I don't know who ass crack that dollar been in, bro. Shit ain't going in my nose, dog.
Right. And all the rest of the
Nigga.
drugs just really look like a science experiment to do them. And I don't think that makes sense to me. Like,
Nigga, I don't know, nigga. My nose, I just got bad allergies. I can't do anything with my nose anyway.
sneezing for 30 hours.
Nigga, I could barely do a nasal spray, nigga. The fuck?
What
My nose
cocaine to
already
kill
glitchy
you?
as hell, boy. Hey.
Booger sugar will kill you.
All right, the last Florida man is Gainesville man arrested after argument with teens at McDonald's.
That's your
They're
cousin.
probably one of your cousins.
For
That's
stealing
your
Ray-Bans.
This is a white dude.
We'll tell you why that's funny later.
No, we
JD
won't. We actually
JD
won't.
JD, we'll tell you why that's funny later on.
So yeah, y'all gotta fill me in the loop, bro. I'm
But-
lost.
So what happened at the McDonald's?
So it says he threw a Dr. Pepper soda at a group of teens inside of McDonald's following an argument and later flashed his buttocks at them on Saturday evening.
Nigga mooned them. When the last time you seen somebody moon somebody, dog? Nigga mooned them. When the last time you seen that?
I'm gonna be honest. With
That's
mooning.
throwback as hell.
What it is, Pete?
I have never understood why that is an insult. Like, you pull your pants down in front of me. Like, okay,
Like, kick you right in the middle of your crack.
am I missing something? Is there something else?
I'm with you, P. I ain't never understood that shit either, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's like why you pull your ass cheeks? Why, like, there's two things. Why are you pulling your ass cheeks out at me, and why do you feel comfortable enough to have your ass cheeks out at me? Like,
Right.
there's just too
Yeah.
many things going on, bro.
It's like your
that
whole
shit
showing,
seem like the
nigga.
bad stickler for a booty bandit to me, bro. Like, I don't understand that at all, dog.
Your whole showing. You don't feel that? You don't feel vulnerable
Right.
at all right now?
All the niggas went to the proctologist, nigga. They don't give a fuck.
Maybe
It's
the
always
fact
funny to
that-
me when like them dirty white women do it. I don't know why it's funny to me because
Yo.
they really be like they really go in their bag for that. Like they really go in their bag and pull that
Bruh.
out. And it's like yeah,
I think it's a reverse thing where it's like
yeah.
where they're like, you don't have the audacity to do anything to me, even though I turn my back and I pull my pants down.
I kick you
You
in
still
right in
have
the
to-
middle of your
It
crack.
has to be something like that. 'Cause I just don't understand it.
Kick you right in the middle of your crack.
One of my
nigga.
coworkers had that happen to him though. Like he was denying shit at the shop, and then the shop was like, "Oh, if you're just gonna deny everything, you just might as well, take me down to my drawers." And then he pulled his shit down in front of my nigga Eric, bro. Showing his ass, huh? Showing
I'll
his
never
ass,
come back, bro.
Bruh. I still don't get why that's an insult. Like that just make you look crazy. Like
It
now you're just
make
crazy
you
to me.
look crazy. It's
That
always
should
funny.
just make you look insane,
It's
bro.
so funny to me when people do it because I'm just like, bro, you realize you making yourself vulnerable. If we wanted to really hurt you out here, we could. You don't feel that draft? It's
In
been cold.
2026,
It's been
niggas
cold
opening
here.
their ass for free, bro. What?
It's been
Just for the
cold
fun?
here.
Yeah.
Just imagine somebody doing like if somebody was pissed off enough, like you already got your hands pulling down your pants, so if somebody knock you down, you scrambling to pull your pants up and doing whatever. Like it's
Bro, you'll DDT the
Nah,
ground
same.
face first, bro. Cause you gonna try to cover your open ass up. You gonna try to cover it up as you falling. You're not gonna put your hands down. Shut up, JP. You're not gonna put your hands down first. You gonna hit your face on the ground and you're gonna try to pull your pants up as you're like. So if somebody decided to really kick you, like as you was doing it, it's just a bad move altogether. It don't hit the way that people do it. That like it don't hit the way they think it hits, bro.
So
Yeah.
it says, according to the report, a verbal argument, which he threw the soda towards them, hitting two of them with the contents. He then exited the McDonald's and lay in a bush area near the sidewalk. A witness at the scene observed the altercation and said that he claimed to have been punched while yelling obscenities about race and sexuality towards a group of teens. He then turned around, lowered his pants, exposing his buttocks while smacking it.
Fresh out the
rubbing his
bushes.
butt.
Fresh out the bushes. That nigga jumped out the bushes with naked ass. It was just like, yeah.
Police said that after being read his Miranda rights, he admitted his action and said he did it because he felt upset and insulted. So he admitted
laying
it.
in wait to show your ass is craziness, bro.
No, wait, no.
The fact
he
that you rolled your ass and then smacked it, bro.
He smacked it. He's a baddie.
Yo.
Hey,
That's
move
insane.
on, bro. Move on,
That's
bro.
insane.
Hey,
you see, it's always one person that takes it just too far, and it's usually G,
smacked
dog.
it like he a baddie, bro. What are we doing here, bro? It didn't hit how you thought it was going to hit, bro. You look soft now.
That was it from Florida, man. So what y'all think about the Super Bowl?
The game?
Let's hear
the halftime show. What are we talking about?
Let's hear what JD gonna say, bro.
I didn't have the subtitles on.
It could be both.
Hey,
It could be both.
look. When JD got this right here, JD doing this right now. ISO,
The
nigga.
halftime show looked like it was a vibe. I just didn't know what the fuck he was saying. So I was just kind of listening to the beat, like, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
I ain't had a subtitles on.
Wasn't no subtitles, niggas.
I ain't had a subtitles on, so they didn't convert them. And I saw them two niggas grinding in front of that truck. You ain't slick, Bad Bunny. I saw that.
I didn't see it.
I saw them two niggas grinding in front of that truck, nigga. You ain't slick.
See, G, that might say a little bit about you right there.
No,
man.
it don't.
In a sea of 87 women, you picked the two niggas grinding
But
on each other.
here's the thing, though.
It ain't that he picked it out. It's that they panned to it, bro. Cause
No,
I saw it too.
They zoomed
the
in on it.
We all commented on it as well, bro. Like it was a single shot of them, and it was quick, but it was longer than it needed to be because it didn't need to be there at all.
Right?
Like,
It was
no disrespect to them, but
hey, love is love. Do whatever you want, bro.
You right. Love is love. You right.
I'm looking at the sea of all the Caribbean women just chilling, bro.
All I'm saying, don't pan over there. Pan over there where the women at. We don't want to see these two niggas grinding. Like, put the camera over there.
I kept just trying to look for cameos because I saw it in the beginning because I seen Jessica Alba. I was like, was that Jessica Alba?
We
And I
seen Cardi.
B.
We seen Cardi out there. Karol G.
I saw Jessica Alba too, and I was like, what the fuck she been up to these last decades, bro? Like,
she ain't aged though. She's still
the
the
fuck
fuck
same.
I didn't know
she
she
just
was
pop out
Latina.
in the background of the Bad Bunny halftime show. Like we ain't seen that bitch in no movies, no Honey 3. Like, but this nigga in the Super Bowl,
nobody wanted Honey 2, nigga. We didn't want that one.
Wasn't her last? I feel like her last one might have been Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
she's the Invisible Woman.
And it was
that
not
might have been the
Fantastic.
last
Honey
one.
came out after Fantastic Four.
Honey
You said
2,
what?
maybe.
One of them honeys came out after the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, Honey 2, nigga, and nobody watched that
She wasn't in
Tubi
Honey
movie.
2.
She wasn't in it. That was a different woman.
But she ain't aged. She looking good still, man. You know, she was there enjoying the vibes. Her, Jazz Chisholm, the baseball player. They had a whole bunch of people there.
Karol G, she was there.
I ain't see Jazz Chisholm. I ain't see his ass. He was there.
Yeah, he was in the cut. Yeah,
that's a nigga with the he with the Yankees now, ain't he?
Yeah,
that Yankees.
I did not see him in there.
Yeah, it was the halftime show I thought was cool.
Hey, my bad, P. She was in a movie in 2024. It got a 20 on Rotten Tomato though.
Yeah, it wasn't a movie then. It should have went to Tubi.
What's on Netflix?
The original
that makes
movie?
sense. Whatever movie this is that she was in 2024.
Trigger warning.
Sure.
I ain't seen
I don't
it.
know.
Puke emoji.
Yeah, I ain't.
But yeah, it was it was funny seeing the reactions after of people going crazy over it. I'm like, y'all doing too much for this. And it's still going on. I know we probably a little bit late to talk about it because our stuff is going to release almost a Friday after it, but still, it's like.
I will say, all jokes aside, it was a big win for our Latino brothers and sisters, for their community. I would say that.
Hey, I told one of my coworkers, me and him was talking about it, and I was like, man, I'm glad they let your community redeem themselves from that bullshit from Shakira and J-Lo, bro.
That
Because y'all
was
deserve
crazy.
better than that. That shit sucked.
That was
So I'm
horrible.
glad they let them redeem themselves and gave them a better show because that shit was garbage.
That was the OnlyFans.
Yeah, it was a vibe. I think more or less it was a vibe, and
yeah,
you know the people who don't fuck with it, you know why they don't fuck with it, man.
Fuck
They
them.
don't,
for
they
sure.
don't-
I just
they
want
don't they don't like bad bitches, bro. That's all it is, dog.
Oh,
And that MAGA shit was garbage, bro. I saw a few clips. It was garbage, bro. It was worse than I thought it was gonna be, dog.
Wasn't Kid Rock doing it?
He was the headliner.
Yeah, Kid Rock is 100.
So here the crazy thing. I was looking at the ratings or like the viewing for it, bruh. The Puppy Bowl had more viewers than that shit,
Absolutely.
bruh. So what are we talking about, dog?
That shit was garbage, bro.
Oh man, dog.
But let me ask y'all a question before we get into the actual game itself. While we on the topic of the halftime show, because there's a conversation me and the folks I was with watching the game. We had started talking about this. Who do y'all think? I know it's real early. You know what I'm saying? The Super Bowl just ended last Sunday. Who do y'all think is in play for the next one though?
For the next halftime show?
Next Super Bowl halftime show. Because the name I said, I gave 3 names. I said Olivia Dean, because she one of the hottest rising stars right now.
Nope.
Sabrina Carpenter, or we finally gonna get that bullshit ass Taylor Swift out the way, bro.
Morgan
I don't think
Wallen.
none of them. Nah, I don't think
They-
none of them.
I think they going country. I think they going.
We going
country.
white. I don't think we going country, bro.
I think we going
Morgan
country.
Wallen would be a safe choice.
Morgan
Nah,
Wallen.
he says nigga too much, bro.
Morgan Wallen got the records. Morgan Wallen got the Grammys. He got enough records to do a full show. He can bring cameos. Like, yeah.
Bruh, they caught him
You
saying
don't really need that many songs. It's only 10 minutes.
They caught him saying nigga on his Ring doorbell, bro. He is not getting anywhere near a halftime show, bro. Nowhere near. Him and Chris Brown are in the same category of they're probably not going to go anywhere near the halftime show.
Chris Brown should be, but I wouldn't
Chris
mind
Brown
seeing.
will never do the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you can't beat women up and go, bro.
Yeah.
And I think he should. I think he should.
That was a disagreement.
You know what? We're not going to.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. That wasn't a disagreement. You don't put your hands on people. Disclaimer: you don't put your hands on women. All right, I'm just playing. But
me to you.
I would like to see Jelly Roll at the halftime show. If they go country.
If it was in Nashville, which I think is in like a few years, that shit in LA next year. They're not going country in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in LA, then yeah. You probably
I could see.
I feel like they just did it, but
it could be anybody if it's LA.
Let's get this Taylor Swift bullshit out the way so they can stop bringing it up every year. Just give her 10 minutes. I don't think she ever gonna do it, but
she been catching hell lately too, bro. On that side,
she has on that side for sure.
Yeah, on whatever's going on that side of Threads is going crazy because I guess she dropped her song Opalite on behind a paywall, and now they're like, oh, she's not talking about ICE and all this other stuff. Like the Swifties are even kind of not fucking with her. Yeah, so because the song Opalite there's some allusions to, since she's white, she's better, he's away from a black woman. It's some allusions to that stuff, and people are like, nah, we not fucking with that. So I don't think the Taylor Swift actually is gonna happen either.
Yeah,
and I don't think
that. It's kind of cryptic though.
I think it needs to be somebody more well established though. So I don't think it might be like Olivia Dean or something.
I think it needs to be a legend, just like somebody with a big catalog.
So yeah, I don't. If it's in LA, I mean the two biggest people with Apple Music is Drake and Taylor Swift.
I don't think Drake will ever do it.
I don't think he will either. But considering Apple Music is the one that's sponsoring the halftime show now, and it's not Pepsi or whoever, I think it could be. It could be somebody big like that.
Because I'm really trying to think of like who could be a good fit. Because I do think it needs to be like an R&B.
No, it won't be R&B.
You don't think so?
R&B 2 years ago.
Like pop music.
What did you Usher?
It'll be pop.
That was like 3 years ago.
It'll be pop.
No, that was. I guess that is technically 3 years.
Yeah, that's 3 years ago. That's what I'm saying. Like
2 or 3.
It's not gonna be
like Kendrick.
It's not gonna be another R&B person. It'll be somebody with pop records. This time, either
It's
pop
gotta
or
be a
country.
Caucasian.
So the
Yes.
top person from pop in 2025 on Apple Music was Taylor Swift. The top
Yeah.
R&B was The Weeknd. The top
We
alternative
already
was
had The
Billie
Weeknd.
Eilish.
And we had a
The top
weekend for
black
Billie Eilish.
Billie
Yeah,
Eilish
I
is
could see
maybe.
I could
That's
see
a
Billie
Billie
Eilish.
I could see
That's a
Billie
maybe.
Eilish being the next one.
Yeah,
Bad
Billie
Bunny
Eilish.
was the top in
it's-
rap music. Yeah, that's all that matters. Drake hip hop, Morgan Wallen country. That's about it.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a Caucasian.
Morgan Wallen got red in his ledger though. Like, so yeah, it probably won't be him. But if they ever
Nah.
did try to go country space, he's the biggest name.
Actually, I think the next one might be a collective, like how Dr. Dre did the little
Like
collective.
the last time they was in they can't keep doing that shit every time they go to LA.
But not like a collective like that, but maybe just like a bunch of like people who are in the same, like if they want to do country, they do a couple of country people. I don't think they would, but
I don't want them to do country. No one gives a fuck.
I could actually fuck with Sabrina Carpenter. Now that it's like y'all said it, I'm like, oh, but she don't have enough records, I don't think.
You don't need enough to do 10 minutes, bro. I think she got more than enough. She sell out tours. She got enough to do 10 minutes, bro.
They're gonna do Post Malone, aren't they?
I could see
You
that.
know what? If they go country, it'll probably be Post Malone. That's a good point, Pete.
Post Malone and Shabuzi.
Because Post Malone got Shabuzi don't have enough records, but you know, if you combine him with somebody else, I think Post Malone got records in every genre, so he could do it.
Nobody want to hear no fucking White Iverson in 2027.
He's not that. All the rap stuff is falling off the playlist. He not doing none of that.
He don't even recognize that
rap song.
He would have to do it at the Super. Like his biggest songs are Sunflower.
He'll do Sunflower, and he'll probably do
Rockstar.
Rockstar and
Jackie Chan.
He's not doing Jackie Chan.
The fuck is that?
He's not doing.
I don't remember Jackie Chan. What's that?
It's like a
you got
poppy
Circles.
song.
You got Better Now. You got Congratulations.
Oh, congratulations! Never got that.
He's not doing Congratulations though.
It's the Super Bowl. I feel like you got it. He would do Congratulations at Super Bowl.
Because you got.
I feel like I feel like that's a Super Bowl ending. Like you play that when somebody wins, it's Congratulations. So I don't know. I don't know if that fits at halftime.
He not doing that.
He would have to do some of them rap songs. He can't do all the country. Don't nobody know it. So
he gonna do like 2 rap songs. That man not doing no rap songs like that.
What's better than having a culture vulture?
Like you don't gotta do a lot. It's 10 minutes, bro. You can jam
that's
all
why
that
the
shit
rap
in 10
songs
minutes,
are gonna
bro.
get cut out. That's what I'm telling you. That's why the rap songs gonna get cut out.
What'd you say, Pete?
He would have to keep them rap songs and them his biggest hits. He would have. You're not performing the Super Bowl with some shit don't nobody know, bro.
Yeah,
he gonna
do it.
Ain't nothing better than having a culture vulture headline after you had 2 polarizing artists in a row perform.
And then you're genre agnostic. You pull up there.
Yeah, that was the Super Bowl. What y'all think of the J. Cole's album?
That's all I've been listening to.
I haven't made it all the way through it yet. I'm 4 songs in, but he's rapping so far.
I'm probably like 6 or 7 songs in. Then yeah,
you rapping so far.
I listened to that bitch at least about 6 times straight through,
so far.
So I am 3 full listens in from start to finish. I'm kind of cool on it. Like it's for if anyone else put it out, I'll be okay with it. But for a Cole, to me, if I had to rank this on Cole's records, 4th, 5th, maybe.
So then what give me your ranking then.
So to me, it would be Born Sinner, Forest Hills Drive, For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah, off season before that.
Oh yeah. Oh my bad. Off season.
For Your Eyes Only is where you lose me, bro.
But even if I took out For Your Eyes Only and then I put KOD in there,
I like this album over KOD.
And this album would go after KOD. Even if you put it before, it's still 4th. It's not better than Born Sinner 2014 or Off Season. So it'd be 4th.
No, for sure. I definitely agree with that.
So to me, it's like for this to be your quote unquote last effort, and This Is What You Give Us, and it's like 10
But
years
this
in the
ain't the
making.
last one. He got one more coming out. He already said It's a Boy Still coming out, which was supposed to come out before this. So I don't know.
I'm cool on it though. Like,
It's a solid album to me.
yeah, solid, but for someone who we were saying was in a top 3, and like I was talking about it earlier, and I think I I've been spoiled with the amount of people that have been rapping lately. Like, because when Cole was coming out previously, he was in like that middle ground where nobody was rapping like that. So when he was putting it out, that's the best that we were getting. But now, 2024, 2025, 2026, rappers is rapping again. And to me, this is just not in that same echelon of rap anymore.
I still got him in that big 3 because I think this album is better than the last 2 or 3 albums Drake dropped alone.
Oh, yeah.
So
No, it's better than the Drake albums for sure, but it's not better than the Clips album. It's not better than the Wale album. It's not better than the Freddie Gibbs album. It's not better than the Larry June album. Like, it's just like, cool, okay.
And that's really what it is. Every time J. Cole does release something, it's like, all right, that's cool. And I mentioned this earlier too before we actually recorded, and JD wasn't on. I think JD might be the biggest J. Cole person on the pod. And y'all would say that I'm probably the J. Cole hater on the pod, which I'm not, because I've been to all of his tours just about. Just in terms of like what he brings creatively to making music and making albums and making songs is very much like middle of the road for me, where it's like, all right, this is cool, but it's not groundbreaking. It's not exciting to hear.
But
Like, it's
I
not.
don't mind that. I don't need shit groundbreaking. I need a nice album I can put on in the car and ride. J. Cole gonna give me that every time, bro. That's why I fuck with it. You know what I'm
It's too many
saying?
steps for you just to put it on and ride. Because as soon as he started singing, skip. I don't want to hear J.
I
Cole
don't,
singing.
I don't mind it, bro.
Look,
He's
on the album.
not horrible at it, P. He's not horrible at singing.
Like,
but I'm here.
We used
for
to
the
ride
rap.
the niggas like Pharrell singing, bro. Like,
Pharrell sing way better than J. Cole.
No, and I was
Nah.
just fine.
No,
J.
he
Cole
don't
is
sing.
not-
He don't sing way
Neither
better
one
than
of
J.
these
Cole.
niggas can sing, bro.
He just
Neither one of these
he's just
niggas
on
can
key.
sing.
He on
Yes,
key better
J.
than
Cole
J.
does
Cole.
not
That's
sing
about it.
on
You know?
key.
Yeah.
Neither one of these
Front
niggas
be
can
jamming.
sing, bro.
Yeah, I still got that on my playlist. Front be
Yeah.
jamming.
But
You gotta-
like for some, like to me, it's meat and potatoes. Like it's very standard rap. Like I remember the times when an album came out and you were like, oh shit. Like, you know, Kanye, we don't fuck with Kanye no more. But My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy came out and we were like, oh shit. The Life of Pablo came out. Oh shit. Yeezus came out. Oh shit. Right. And
I
he's
didn't
not
like
even a
any of those.
rapper like that. Nas drops albums and we're like, oh, he's rapping. And now Cole drops and we're like, it's cool, it's good. From a top 3 rapper? Nah, I gotta expect more from that.
See, and Cole is like when you go somewhere and you get a plate and the food is good and you think it's better because they put parsley on the top.
See, you gotta stop disrespecting now. See,
Wow.
I try to let it ride, and then you was gonna put disrespect on it.
Nigga said they put food glitter on it.
It's
But
good.
then
and
this
the food
nigga
is
go
still-
to
it's
go to
still good.
Denzel Curry restaurant and think it's one of the greatest things he'd never fucking heard, bro. I hate this nigga, dog.
This is the greatest, but at least
Say
he's doing
shit,
something like different, exciting. He do different things with the flow.
So
Like
let
J.
me
Cole,
ask you, because I think he switches the flows up pretty good. But is it production or is it the flows?
For me, mostly, especially before, it was production. Because I always hate when J. Cole rap over his own beats because he just sound like like he don't go outside of his comfort zone. He sound too comfortable, and it get kind of sleepy after a little bit. Where it's like, all right, you got 5 songs in a row that sound like this. Like, let's try to bring up the energy. Like, I think one of the best songs on the album is the second to last one, Quick Stop. That's a good song.
Hey, P, you read my fucking mind, bro. Because I was just getting ready to tell you that's my favorite song on the album, dog.
Yeah,
For
Quick
sure.
Stop is probably one of the best songs. He got a song on there, and I don't say this to be disrespectful, but it's a song on there. I forget the title of it, but I think Ja Rule would be better on that song than J. Cole. It sounds like a Ja Rule song.
Wow.
I'm not
singing
saying that
too
to be
much.
disrespectful. No,
He's
it's
singing
not
too
singing.
much.
It sounds like a Ja Rule song, but J. Cole is rapping on it.
It's murder.
Is it I Love Her Again?
No, it's not that one. It's towards the back half
My
of the
God.
album.
It's murder.
Oh, P, you
But-
so fucking dumb,
No,
dog.
it's true.
If you hear
But
it,
that's the thing.
I gotta listen to it.
But
Wow.
no, and here's the thing. And
He
now as I'm
walk
thinking
hell,
about
ain't
it,
he?
it's literally like it feels like we all think Denzel's this great, like Denzel is this great actor, but all his
He's
stuff
typecasted.
is he's
Denzel playing
he-
Denzel, bro.
Yeah, he just plays Denzel,
He
and
typecasted
what
for
J.
sure.
Cole is doing is J. Cole is just, oh, I'm a melodic rapper as J. Cole. I'm a rappity rapper as J. Cole.
What did y'all
I
say?
sing as J. Cole.
What did y'all say before we started recording? What did y'all say about J. Cole?
No, P said it about him sounding like he got a degree in rap.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's
He rap like he got a college degree in rap.
Yes. and it's not a bad thing to have that, but when you're talking about something that like rapping requires like life experiences and like lived experiences, being in the environments and the things that you're talking about. And a lot of times when J. Cole is bringing up these different topics that he's writing about, they're not from his point of view. It's from somebody else's point of view on that situation. Especially like For Your Eyes Only, that whole album wasn't him rapping really. It was him rapping about like his homeboy or his friend.
Yeah.
And so
But
he
I feel
does that
like
a
for
lot
this one, he is rapping the entire album from his point of view, though.
He is. He is, but
He got a song rapping as if he's Tupac and Biggie.
oh, that's true.
He's not rapping. Like he's
That one was a choice.
That's what I'm saying. He is.
Yeah.
And the
That
thing
one
is,
was a
to me,
choice.
he is too like, and maybe I don't know if I'm giving him too much credit or whatever. He is too good of a rapper to be giving us mid projects. Like I don't need, like if you are a Michelin star chef or whatever, and you giving me
Why you cooking
Outback
shrimp
Steakhouse,
Alfredo? Why
I'm
you
straight,
cooking,
bro.
Why you cooking shrimp Alfredo?
Yeah, like you a Michelin star chef, cook, put something out there, take a chance, put foam on something, not just parsley. Make me a sweet potato reduction, something, dog.
Reduction got to be in the name for sure if you a Michelin star.
Yeah,
However, I think it goes back to what P-Walk was saying. Number one, you don't place none of your guys that's on Dreamville on your albums, right? That's weird in itself. Because I think certain features, iron can sharpen iron, right? Even though you already sharp, you already good at what you do, placing features on your album in strategic places can help with that, right? And it can switch up the monotony of your voice on the album. Especially since you produce your album, you write your album, and you put out your album, right? You do everything for it. And that's why I think he would benefit from having other producers come in and produce. We know you can produce, but you're a better rapper than you are a producer.
Imagine Cole and Hit Boy.
Yeah,
right?
would go crazy. Or Cole and Alchemist. Go crazy.
Or Alchemist.
Cole and Madlib.
Yes.
That's
crazy.
Cole and Madlib would be his lane. To me, that's his lane, and he could really focus on rapping. I'm tired of you producing your own shit. I'm tired of it.
Listen,
we know you can do it. Cool.
It ain't that he can't rap, it's the beats. And I've always felt that way too. I've always felt like maybe this production could be a little better because we know the skills are there to put to rhyme. We know you can do that. It's just your production. I want to see you on a different range of beats. I want to see what you can do, at faster tempos, slower tempos. Like I want to see what you can do on different sounds. Like I would like to see what J. Cole do with Timberland in the studio. Like if we could get them two in the studio together, that could be something right there,
We just need a different sound.
Even going into a project, just imagine how crazy this would sound if J. Cole went into this project saying that it's not his last album, but hey, J. Cole is releasing a full album produced by Zaytoven. You'll be like, oh, that sounds crazy. That's different.
I'm
that would be
listening to that.
And it's like not that Zaytoven is like this big producer right now, but just the difference in the sound that you would think like, oh, I wonder what J. Cole sound like on Zaytoven.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a record with Gucci that Zaytoven produced, and it sounds great. And I'm like, yo, we just want to see you do everything. Like, you say you're the guy. Lil Wayne rapped on everything. Be the guy. Rap on everything.
Yeah. And again, I'm not saying it's a bad album by any
No,
stretch,
it's not
right?
a bad album.
Like, I'm not saying it's a bad album. I'm not, but to me, I just want more from, and maybe it's just the curse of the double disc. Maybe there isn't a great double disc album, and there'll never be a great solo artist double disc album. There's just too much music, and not
I think only gospel
like that 20 you could bring down to 12 and just cook. You know, I know he just went to go for two different feels on the first and the second.
I think gospel artists only ones that do double albums, right? Because it's a concert. And even then, it gets a little bit.
It's because those are collectives, but that even becomes a collective. Yeah. So I don't know, like I said, I'm never one to beat up J. Cole. Like J. Cole, like to me, he's always been that guy.
Stop producing your own records, though.
But yeah, he needs something. We need something different, and if he does do something different, cool. But
at this point in your career, my bad, P. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the worst thing that J. Cole that he's done to his career, and I think that he's done with his albums, and it's been a detriment to him ever since this, is when he made the statement that he went platinum with no features.
Yeah.
That statement right there, like, you need some variety. You need like some other stuff in there to make it, especially for a double disc, like have more features.
At least on the
he had
first
features.
disc.
He had features on the first disc, though. He had featured two times
Future
on the first
twice.
disc.
He had Burna Boy as well.
And
Burna Boy,
Terrence Moray.
And put their name on it. Stop being weird. Put their name
They're
on
on
it.
now. They're on it now.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I know the one with Burna Boy is. I know Burna Boy name on there.
Yeah, on YouTube Music, it's not showing me.
I really hate
it shows
when
me the
people do
future
that.
ones, but the rest of them it don't show me.
It shows it now because I was listening to it earlier.
I think that's kind of stupid.
I'm on
Put
Apple Music right now. They on there.
Put the artist names on there. Like, put them on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's the curse of the double disc, like you said, and he produced all of it. So it's like, I understand what y'all saying. It's not, we're not attacking the way he raps. We're not attacking the bars. It's just how you put the bars into the music. You produced.
For sure. Yeah, and the thing is, and to me, even if you put his words, right, you put his words, his lyrics on a screen, everything to me, it's perfect rapping, right? Like it's textbook rapping. You're in the pocket, you're out the pocket, you have internal rhyme scheme, external rhyme scheme,
cadence,
everything fits. But sometimes you have to kind of go outside of yourself. Sometimes, get off beat a little bit and bring it back. Like, give us variety on something instead of just like it's like you wanted to try to be perfect so well that you lose the soul of it a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I know if I were him going forward, I would, on my next album, I'm going to bring in every producer that I respect. I'm not producing anything on. I'm not producing anything on this next album. My last hoorah is going to be what all the fans want. The fans want you to rap.
This is the
last. Got too much hubris for that. Everything has got to be produced by him now. He dropped Power Trip one time and that's it.
I mean, when he wasn't Sideline Story, wasn't that produced by somebody else?
Yeah, we didn't like Sideline Story. We didn't like
Sideline Story. I don't think he's ever gonna do it again. That sucked.
I think that's that's a complete like misnomer. Like, if you go back and listen to it now, he's rapping on there.
We just didn't like.
He has commercials. He rapped on all his albums. We're not doubting that, but them songs still sucked. That album was not. That's his worst album.
Out of the song
on Sideline Story, he produced 80% of it.
All right, so he produced the album.
80%.
Those songs weren't good.
Yeah,
I think that's just going off the narrative that it wasn't good, because as a Sideline Story was there was maybe 3 bad songs on it.
He had records on there.
Did not like it.
He had records on there, but like we didn't like the production. Now he got better at it. Right? He got better at producing and we liked it. Born Center was great. I think that's his best album. Cards
Wait, where Mr. Nice Watch, is that a good song?
No.
No, I don't like Mr.
No.
Nice Watch.
Every time I hear the start of that, I'm like, wow, why would you even?
No, I hate that
No,
song.
but I think that was the biggest waste of a Hove feature, and I think I blame Hove for that.
Why would you get
Cole
on
produced
this?
that though. Cole produced that beat. Like,
No,
it's not
but
like
that's
it's
what I'm saying. I blame Hove for picking that beat to jump on because you see the name, you see, Jay is on it, and you're like, oh, this is like, you get your hopes so high, and then you hear it and you're like, oh, like,
Because if you flip it on
this
his
shit.
head, if you flip it on his head, when J. Cole did the feature for Jay-Z on A Star Is Born,
fire.
you see what I'm talking about? Like the production, like, and he brought him in and he rapped. J. Cole rapped, killed the feature. The song was
funny?
great.
The biggest songs on Sideline Story he didn't produce. Can't Get Enough, he didn't produce.
That's what I'm talking
In the
about.
morning,
And that's a good song too.
Can't Get Enough is fire.
In the Morning, he didn't produce. Nobody's Perfect, or not Nobody's Perfect.
He produced Nobody's
Workout.
Perfect.
Yeah, he
No.
produced Nobody's Perfect.
He did?
Yeah, he sampled. Yeah,
Fire though. But the
Who Dat,
four
he
best
didn't produce.
songs outside of Nobody's Perfect, somebody else produced them. Let other people come in and produce. I'm calling everybody. On this next album, I'm calling everybody. I want Timberland in here. I want Pharrell in here.
So
I
y'all
want
don't think he ever
Alchemist.
gonna have somebody on
Probably
to produce
not.
I don't
him?
think so.
Probably
don't
not.
think
I don't
so.
really think
Damn.
he want to do this no more. I think he on his way.
Yeah,
And
like
he
I said,
rapping, he rapping like it. He rapping
He
like a nigga that don't
confirmed-
want to do this no more.
he confirmed to somebody that the album or mixtape or whatever that was supposed to come out prior to the fall off is still coming out. He says the only reason it didn't come out is because he had the birthday blizzard, and then all the tracks on this song felt like that was too much music. But I think that might be the last one, bro. I think it's a wrap after that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it
So
probably
20
can be.
Sayonara, my boy.
looking at 2014 Forest Hills, that one has his least amount of production credits.
Fire.
He still has quite a few on here, but it's a bunch that's not. 03 Adolescence is not him.
Fire.
Tell of Two Cities is not him. Fire Squad
Fire.
is not him.
Fire.
No Role Models is not him.
Fire.
Jesus.
Love Yours is not him.
Fire.
Producer.
Yeah. I
Not
just
saying
think
that he doesn't
yeah,
produce
once-
fire songs, but I'm saying mix it up. That's all we saying. Mix
Him
up the
on his-
production. Mix up the production. That's I think that's the only critique that
This is why
saying.
I'm so frustrated with it, right? Because leading up to this, every feature he was on, he was killing niggas. He was killing niggas on features. And then to give this effort, it's like, all right, cool.
But what's the key factor in his features?
He ain't producing the shit.
He ain't
Exactly.
producing it. He just showing up and rapping.
But not only that, he's rapping against people like him and Johnny P's caddy. To me, Benny the Butcher's my guy, but he done dismantled him on that shit. So it's just like you have that, you can do that, and then you go on your own beats and you sound just medium. All right, cool, whatever.
Him and Wale, my boy.
Let me listen to Let me listen to Wale. Everything Is a Lot, and forget this album. Honestly.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, like Wale made great albums though. if we can just be honest, Wale made great albums. Like this man made great albums. Wale don't make bad albums.
To any of us, is Wale a better rapper than J. Cole?
No.
No, never in his life.
He's not.
Why is he making better albums?
Production?
Yeah.
And
I'm not gonna say he makes better albums than. I will give him Everything Is a Lot is a great album. It's probably better than The Fall Off, but I'm not gonna say all Wale albums is better than J. Cole. I'm not.
No, we're not
as a
gonna
Wale
say that.
fan, I'm not gonna say that, bro.
I don't
Kev,
I
you
don't
can't
think
say
you
that
could,
shit either.
I
bro.
don't think you can go wrong with Full Lauren Up.
The album About Nothing?
Crazy.
Album About Nothing is not better than Born Center.
Stop it.
24 Karat Forest Drive. It's not better than either one of them. And I love album About Nothing because I love mixtape About Nothing. But it's not better than either one of them albums.
Two
bro.
albums that came out in the same year, when they first came out. Is Ambition better than Sideline Story?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sideline Story is easily his worst album.
I'm pretty sure those were the same year. I just had it up. But
Ambition was
Ambition is a
better.
great album.
Ambition
Yes, it
came out
is.
in 2011.
They gonna
The
love me
Sideline
for
Story,
my
J. Cole.
ambition.
Sideline Story, J. Cole came out in 2011. They both came out 2011.
Yeah, but
Ambition
I
was
think
better.
I don't know if that's an equivalent, only because Sideline Story is J. Cole's first, and Wale's first was the one before that, before Ambition. So
Is
I
that
think
the one with
when
Nike
you're
boots
putting out
on
your
it?
first albums, it's
It was
different.
attention deficit. It was because his first album did have the same issues that J. Cole's first album had, where he was too commercial.
Yeah, it's too commercial. You got Lady Gaga on there, like
Oh, that's the one with Poker Face on it.
yes,
Yeah.
with the Poker Face sample,
Okay.
correct. Yeah. So to me, they like both of their first albums have the same issue. Ambition fixed what was wrong on Wale's
No, that was a
first
different
one.
record. That wasn't Poker Face. Poker Face was on Good Music's album.
No,
what Lady Gaga?
it was the
Chillin'. It's the song Chillin'.
it
Chillin'.
was Chillin'. It was
It's
with the
Chillin'.
Poker Face
Okay, I got
sample.
you.
That's
Yeah.
on. Yeah,
That's on Attention
But Good
Deficit.
Music them also
did it
sampled
as well.
Poker
Correct.
Face.
I kind of like this Attention Deficit too, though.
Attention Deficit
Years,
was
Pretty
good too.
Girls, World Tour,
That's the first one.
Diary. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is the first one.
That's what I'm saying. Like Wale is sneaky great albums.
He's really good at
It's
rapping.
just he's a pompous ass. He's just a pompous asshole that nobody really likes. So like he's not a likable person, it seems. So he's the anti
Fuck with
Cole.
Wale.
No, he's like, y'all niggas don't like good music. He's always mad at the fans.
Yeah. It'd be like,
Like-
we fuck with you.
But
he'd
he's
be like,
always
y'all don't
mad
fuck
at
with
the
me enough.
He's
Y'all
always
don't fuck
mad
with
at
me
the
enough.
people that don't. He's more mad at the people that don't rock with him versus the people that do. Instead of focusing on the people that do. And even Cole said that about him. But I'll tell you one thing. I think you can make a whole album off of the songs that he did with R&B artists on the hook. I don't think nobody does
Oh.
that better than him.
Then Lay? Yeah.
Nobody does that better than Wale, where he's like, yeah, I'm going to put somebody on this hook. Somebody going to sing on the hook. I'm going to do the raps. And nobody does that better than him.
Yeah. So I think if we want to call them contemporaries, like I said, the gap between them isn't as far as we want to think. Like, yeah, okay, Cole is in the big three. I think Wale's in that next tier right below that.
Yeah,
From that generation.
Yeah.
No,
Well, I mean, I
Wale's
think
nice.
Wale is behind. He's behind Big Sean, I think.
No. Big
Who
Sean
behind
doesn't
Big
do
Sean?
good projects, though. Like, Big Sean be
What?
having big records, but
That's
he don't
kind of
do
crazy, G.
he
That's
don't-
a crazy statement.
he don't do good projects.
a tad-
to me,
Finally Famous is crazy. Detroit is crazy.
man. Okay,
Our Sky
okay.
Paradise is
got-
crazy.
That one he got
Yeah.
with Janae Aiko is fire as well.
2088.
2088 is a
Crazy.
I'm talking about
banger.
by himself. But
He-
the three
all
you
the ones
named,
before that was-
you're right. Yeah, the three you named are right. Those are all good projects.
Like,
Better than
Yeah,
Wale, though.
And he's had bigger
I don't know
hits.
if I
He's
got
had
him
bigger
better than
hits than
Wale because Big Sean has some of the worst fucking wordplay.
oh,
And
That's what I'm
come on.
saying.
Come
He has some of the
on.
Wale don't
worst
have
fucking
no
Come
bad
on.
wordplay.
You know he does.
It does get kind of wild.
has
but he
some of
does.
the
He does have
worst.
bigger. He does have bigger highs
Boy.
than Wale.
Yeah.
His hits
Wobbly
have been
wobbly
hit.
wobble. The fuck
Yeah,
up, bro.
like Big Sean's highs are bigger than most albums' highs, but his lows get really low.
Yeah.
So, but
Stop.
I would put Wale in front of
Your
Big
motherfucking
Sean,
hammer
though.
time.
Ugh.
You know.
Hey, Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay is probably one of the best.
No, that's
singles
fire.
That's
ever,
a great
bro.
song.
But like
That's a
even
great song.
even Kanye was frustrated at ass. And he was like, bro,
Yeah.
we're trying to go to the
First.
radio. I can't put this on the radio. Like, even Kanye was frustrated with that.
Is Play No Games? That's about right there too.
That's that song, Chris Brown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
sample, all that. That's
I feel like Chris Brown carries that song though.
He does.
Yeah.
Chris
Big
Brown
Sean
carries
can't do shit,
that song,
bro. Big Sean can't.
Big Sean be rapping until he say some dumb shit in the song that just make you want to change it, bro.
kinda
Like he's
cancel
good for
it.
at least one song, though.
I think
It's,
Chris
it's
Brown
like
probably
2
tops,
Chainz on features versus 2 Chainz on his own albums. 2 Chainz will snap on 2 Chainz will snap on the
some of 2
feature.
Chainz own songs. That nigga say some dumb shit.
That's what I'm
She had a
saying.
big booty, so I call her big booty.
2 Chainz will snap on the feature, and then his records be like, "Where those rhymes at that you was giving to other people that was paying you? Put them on your album."
I think you being too hard on Big Sean, because even some of the best rappers got bars like "Diamonds Look Like PP."
Yeah, you're not wrong, Pete. You're not wrong.
Who
Pete.
fucking bar is that?
That's Pusha. That's Pusha T. That's the first line in the.
You're not wrong, Pete. I can't even be mad at you with that.
This might close out the episode on this. It was a thread that was talked about. Let me see if I can put it up here because I had to copy the link. And it was about it was a guy, I think, that's teaching middle school kids or coaching middle school kids. He had a couple comments about like the generation and how they do things. I thought we would talk about it a little bit. I'll go ahead and post it. So he said, "I coach middle school kids. They're in trouble. Before y'all start, this isn't a kids these days kind of post." He said, "I'm not worried about their jump shot. It's habits that they see." So he starts listing off some of the things. One of them, he says that kids don't hate work. They hate being uncomfortable. Kids today are allergic to discomfort. Not pain, not danger, discomfort. Thoughts?
I agree with that.
I agree.
It's 100%.
But I think it's a parenting thing though. Like, you know, sometimes we as parents don't want our kids to go through the discomfort that we went through, and instead of like seeing how the growth came from that, is like we kind of like shield them from it. And, you know, so as parents, we kind of, you know, drop the ball on that sometimes to say, okay, well, we want our kids to have a softer life than we did, because sometimes we grew up and it was rough.
And Kev, let me piggyback on that. You know, discomfort, when they bring up discomfort, when you have to make your kids uncomfortable, it makes everybody uncomfortable. And that means that you have to parent even harder through their discomfort. So a lot of times we make our kids comfortable because it makes us comfortable, right? I don't have to parent outside of what I normally do, outside of the routine that I set up, right? Because I got a lot on my plate. So making you uncomfortable means I have to deviate from the routine and parent you through the discomfort.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that matters too. A lot of times we don't make them uncomfortable when we should make them uncomfortable, because we have so much on our plate and our CPU cycles are very low.
Yeah. And I think it kind of goes into the second thing where it says, you know, whenever something feels like hard or boring or not fun, then they check out. Like you see it all the time. Like kids are just like, because they don't know discomfort. Like I remember that if there was a time where if my parents put me in something, they would be like, you know, you're doing this for the whole season.
You gotta
like,
finish it.
If I'm putting you in this, you gonna whatever it was.
You gotta finish it.
Whatever you start, you gotta finish. And I think now as parents, sometimes we could say, oh, you know, our parents forced us to do this. We don't want to force our kids to do this. So as soon as they're like, oh, I don't want to play anymore, then it's like, all right, well, you know, try. You want to try? And then it's like, no, I don't want to try. Okay, you know.
Well, here's the thing. It makes it's easier when you don't when you decide to quit, because I don't got to bring you here 2 times a week. I can get some of that time back for myself. And like, to your point with what you were saying, you know, if it's not easy or something that comes to them quickly or something they don't enjoy, they check out. Man, my son does that with reading. And this is early. Like, we're early in this stage where I'm trying to teach him how to read and teach him how to don't guess at words, sound them out, fight through it, sound them out. You know, I had him reading a book this evening because I told him, I said, listen, I don't think you're a strong enough reader yet. I was honest with him. I don't think you're a strong enough reader. And it's not that you don't see the words and don't understand the words. Fluency is what we're worried about. I want you to be able to get through a sentence without stopping. That's why I make him read it again every time he messes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
And like I said,
makes
this thread is kind of crazy though. This thread is like really painting. Even it says a lot of these kids have elite confidence with beginner level work ethic.
100%. My son is so delusional. He thinks he's the best soccer player that ever happened to soccer.
Playing time without practice, confidence without competence,
For sure.
respect without accountability. It's like this is bars here, right?
No, he's spitting.
This also just, my daughter, she not in any of the sports yet. I said I wanted to wait until my daughter's 5. My daughter be 5 this year, so we'll start looking into sports this upcoming year. But what I noticed when I used to take my nephew to his football games or football practice, this is built off the parents, bro. Like also in the games, like I would see, I'm at practice during the week, so I'm seeing all these kids and the effort or lack thereof they putting in, and they parents in the bleachers complaining as to why my son not playing, why he this that, because your son half-assed through practice, he bullshit through drills, he don't work hard, he ain't got no work ethic, and you expect him to play, so it clearly you ain't got no fucking work ethic either, bro. Like this, to me, this comes from the parents, but you build your kids up with all this confidence, which is cool. But if your kid's not putting in the work, if you're not also, building up they work ethic, they work habits, that confidence ain't nothing but hot air, bro. And eventually that balloon gonna pop.
And it's not only that, it's a lot of not even like maybe they even practicing hard when they're at practice, but they not going home and practicing.
Exactly.
Like they not going home. I remember running track and I wasn't just practicing at practice. I'm staying loose outside of practice too. So I don't remember there being a time. And like I said, we hear stories about all the greats shooting, Steph Curry shooting 10,000 jump shots.
Facts.
Like Michael Jordan basically, after he got cut, he basically never stopped playing basketball from that point forward. Like LeBron spending $2 million on his body's upkeep to make sure that he can continue to practice how he practices so he can play how he plays. And it's like, you don't see that dedication in this. Like, even if you look at AAU kids, like you look at these AAU kids, they don't play defense. There's no teamwork, like team cohesiveness. It's a lot of one-on-one play and then like no fundamentals. And these are things that you should be learning and teaching every day.
At least for basketball, anyway.
Yeah. I'm looking at college basketball. Point guards and shooting guards at the free throw line, 50%.
That's crazy.
60%. And these are top 10 lottery picks.
Can't shoot free throw.
And Kev, to build off of what you just said, man, because like I'm dealing with this right now with my nephew. Like my nephew, this is his first season running track. He's doing AAU track, and he has practice during the week, yeah. But I be telling him like, hey man, did you run today? Did you stretch today? Did you do anything? Oh yeah, I did. And I know the nigga lying. Nigga might have ran down the street and then came back, and then like, oh, it's too hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you not really you can't get better at something if you don't put the work in. Like that's why I salute my cousin Lil Joe so much, man. Like I know a lot of people say he was too hard on his son and all that shit, but I'm like, man, his son practiced at school or with his team. He practiced individually. You know what I'm saying? Like my cousin, if he needed a trainer, he got a trainer for him to make sure he was still putting in the work. And now look at him, man. He a 4-star recruit. You know what I'm saying? Top 40 in the nation, I believe. I think he's 8 in the nation in his position. Like if you invest in your kids, if you want them to be great, you know what I'm saying? You want to build up their confidence, invest in them.
Yeah.
If you're not going to invest in them, stop all the whining. But when they ain't getting on the field.
Even as this, like, cause now like P kind of scrolled up a little bit and it's you correct them and it's suddenly, why you always on me? Why you always yelling at me? I don't want to play no more. At the first time of adversity, it's I'm done. New team, new coach, new excuse. You see this shit all the time. Like you even see it if we go to the professional level, you see it in James Harden. It gets hard. And he run.
Trade me.
You paying him $50 million and he runs. And he need a new team. He need a new coach. He make excuses. like this is something that is like kind of been brewing, and like kids are seeing that and saying, oh, well, when it gets tough, I can run. When it gets tough, I could just change. Like I'm not, and LeBron did what he did, right? But
Yeah.
like, but LeBron is a generational talent, right?
At-
Where he
at-
goes,
at least-
championships go.
That's what I said. I was just about to say, at least every jersey that LeBron put on, he won a chip for.
Yeah. So
But this
now we
still-
at this.
my bad, go
Oh, yeah,
ahead,
what's up, Jay?
My bad. You go ahead. I ain't mean to step on your toes.
No, it's just like, but these kids don't have that skill, and they want to jump ship and they want to move. Like, you not that guy. You might be the 15th guy. You need to chill. Like, but parents aren't having these tough conversations with their kids to say, you not like that.
Blunt, yeah.
You got to work
And that's
harder.
what I was getting ready to say, Kev. And I hate to keep piling on the parents, but that goes back to the parents, bro. The moment your child say, well, he don't like me, or I'm not getting a fair shake, I want to try somewhere else. Okay, we'll find you a new team. No, nigga, that ain't how life work, man. You face that adversity. If you're not playing, it's a reason you're not playing. You need to show them you deserve to be on the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, you continue to put the work in.
It's hard to
figure out, you know what I'm saying? Go up to your coach. What am I doing wrong? Why am I not playing? What more do I need to improve on? Most coaches, unless they a bullshit coach, they're gonna tell you straight up.
Yeah, but even it's like, before you blame the kids, look at how adults remove consequences to protect the feelings. And then it's
Yeah.
like, we taught kids to name feelings. We forgot to teach them how to regulate them. And it's
Right.
like so true. Like we give kids all these therapy words. Oh, how are you feeling? Are you sad? Are you angry? But we never taught them, when you're angry, how do you get to the other side? Like, how do you get through that discomfort to get to the other side of it? Instead of saying, I'm angry, whatever made me angry, I'm going to run from that and I'm going to figure a way around it instead of through it.
Like I tell my son all the time, I say, you're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to have big feelings, but your big feelings can't control your actions. There's still a standard about your actions that I expect and that you know that I expect. I don't mind you being frustrated. I don't mind you being upset. I don't mind you even being mad. And I don't mind you I don't mind you expressing yourself. But what you can't do is be disrespectful, and you can't sink beneath the standard.
Yeah.
The standard is the standard, as Mike Tomlin would say. The standard is the standard, and you know what it is. I've explained it. You know what I expect you to do. So do what I expect you to do, and your feelings can't get in the way of that. Because if my feelings get in the way of what I have to do, everybody loses.
Yeah, just like I would tell my little one, or tell Faith, I tell her straight up, like, yeah, whatever you feeling in that moment, process it, then go back and get back to work.
Get back to work.
It's still gonna be there. It's still gonna be there, regardless.
What's up, P?
Regardless.
Now, I was just gonna say that all of this kind of, you guys have said it a little bit, but just how things change over generations and how we handle things like this, and it's progressing. Like, obviously, you see it with certain people at different points. James Harden, I think he's part of our generation. Like, he's at maybe a beginning, early millennial.
Well, he's
And
our
so,
age.
I thought he was like a little bit older, and I know we're kind of at the edge of millennial.
He's
but yeah,
36.
millennial.
I'll be 36
Is
this
he really?
year. He's 36.
I thought he was older than that. Okay, so he is millennial. And so some of that in a millennial generation, our generation, it kind of started with some of that. We didn't have the open movement of a lot of things. Like, we didn't have things like school choice as much back then. We didn't have jump in pee wee football teams and stuff like that, or just change. Like, it wasn't available, but there were probably certain parents that did it, where you heard of a kid that changed high schools like 3 or 4 times by the time you got there, but it wasn't as prevalent as you see it right now. And it's only getting worse. It's only going to get worse as we don't become the main people that are parents, and it's on Gen Z after that. And as it keeps progressing, it may change, but the worst of it is probably right now is where you're going to see some of this.
Do you think there's going to be some correction, P? Like, do you think like there's enough of us that are parents that can counteract this? Like, because like you see it even in college football with the transfer portal. Like, so you see examples of this all over the place. Do you think that the correction has to be with the parents that are coming up now?
In athletics, I don't think there's gonna be a big change because the problem is that you have a lot of kids that excel despite not being how they should be. And so those kids, like, depending on how much your athletic profile is, how good of a player they are, like, none of this stuff even really matters because you're gonna get pushed up, and people always see that. But outside of the athletic space, you have in the workspace, half of my team at work is people that are below the age of like 25. Like I have a bunch of people that are that age. And for a while, like right around COVID, it was like a generation of them where I was really worried. I was like, man, I don't know where we're gonna find people to come in here to work every day that you can challenge them to be what they should be and not kind of fall short, not miss days, not do this type of thing. Um, and once they reach like a certain level in the workforce where they have to be counted on, where they have to be dependent on, they kind of get weeded out of the system where they kind of have to kind of be the person that they should be or take the kind of accountability that they need to have at that stage once they have some responsibility. But athletics, you're not going to get that until they're not an athlete anymore.
Because I feel like it used to be just that one athlete. Like you had that one good athlete at school that kind of got pushed. But I feel like now, if a parent don't like how their kid is being coached, they're gonna change schools. They're gonna change teams. They're gonna put them on AAU team. They might finance their own AAU team.
And
Like,
then, but then what happens when they hit the real world is that you don't have somebody financing this stuff. You got to get out there and earn it yourself. That's what I say in athletics. If you're good enough to play and you're good enough to score points, you're good enough to score a touchdown, somebody will always push you. But outside of that, it doesn't really work that well.
so you saying it's no correction? We just cook.
I don't think so. It's a lot of choice, and people like the freedom of choice. So that's not going to go away.
But what one of my homeboys used to still says to this day is your place of comfort to kill you. So you got to embrace discomfort because that's the only way
You
you're
gotta be
gonna
comfortable
grow.
in being uncomfortable.
Right. That's the only way you're gonna grow.
I think one thing that I saw in here that was something I took away is I think it would be very important for like kids and like teaching them is that he said we're confusing confidence with affirmation. And that's
Yeah.
that's a big kind of quote right there. Is like you shouldn't have to depend on somebody else telling you that you're liked or that you're good at something for you to um have confidence.
Yeah, yeah. In that whole thread, there was so many bars in it, man. I was like, because you could see.
That coach
Yeah,
definitely
man.
has a
Right,
real
yeah.
understanding of what's going on with the youth right now. And I think that
sports as a whole.
he's the
Yeah, just as
perfect
sports as maybe not even sports, maybe just life. Like
Yeah.
Nah, for
Yeah.
not
sure.
even just sports, just life. Like, and again, none of us want our kids to struggle. None of us want our kids to have discomfort.
but we know it's
You know, but
inevitable.
yeah, we know it's inevitable, but like the thing is, it's inevitable once they leave our care, right? So we try
I'm
to
a-
stop that. And we think we're being good parents, and we are. Like it's all good intentions on
Right.
trying to stop that. But then it's
Look.
like we can only bubble them for so long.
Kev, the road to hell was paved with good intentions. You know, we have to get our kids used to being uncomfortable right now because the world is unkind and the world is cold. And when they got to go out there and make it, yeah, we going to be here for them. We gonna be here to bail them out of some of the stupid stuff that they do. But we have to get them comfortable with being in this cold and uncomfortable world. We have to get them used to that.
Yeah, because
That's a
even
fact.
for me, I even see like if I saw someone talking crazy to my daughter or something, I still might feel something inside. But I remember growing up, coaches talk crazy to me,
Yeah.
and and that's just part of the discomfort. Like you can talk crazy, just don't disrespect, right? And I think there's a line that can be had, even with that.
And I
But I
think
think part of the issue is with, especially with us, we 5 men of color. We raising, you know what I'm saying, black boys, black girls. You know what I'm saying. Like we raising minorities. So we still, I think a lot of our people struggle with that line of course, you know, we have to be protectors because, dude, you know what I'm saying? Dude, like G said, this a cold, cruel world, and it's double for the fact that we raising, you know what I'm saying, children of color. But at the same time, we still have to get them, like G said, comfortable being uncomfortable because look, number one, we're not always gonna be here. We have a finite amount of time, and till
Yeah.
our time is gone, it's up to
Yeah.
us to make sure, number one, of course, our kids feel loved and protected. But as well as like G said, like P said, like Kev, like all of us said, we have to prepare them for the real world. And I think a lot of people are struggling with that balance.
Yeah.
And
It's an overcorrection because we see how tough, like the real world is tough, bruh.
And
Like
like,
it's tough, and we don't want our kids to be out here like
and
just
like
that, you know?
being go ahead, JP.
Now I'm saying sometimes our kids got to see us do, you know, some damage control in real time sometimes for them to understand, hey, I'm making this sacrifice for A, B, C to happen, but you won't get the rest, you know, for whatever reason. So yeah,
They can see it, but will they understand it?
No,
that's a fact.
When they little,
not
no,
right away. Well, for me, you know, and I know for Kev, like, you know, talking, yeah, I would say they'll be able to understand to an
y'all
extent.
kids are older, and to a degree, we gotta protect our daughters, right? I don't have daughters.
Right.
All of you guys have daughters. I'm raising men in this society.
But you gotta protect them too.
I do.
Yeah,
they
need
killing
protecting
men
too.
just as
I
much.
definitely,
More so.
The girls,
I definitely
More
gotta
so.
more so protect them, and I have to affirm them, and also have to instill confidence in them. But I also have to understand. I have to get them to understand that being uncomfortable is part of life, especially as a man. You gonna always have to do stuff that you don't want to do, and my son is struggling with that. Like my oldest son is struggling with that. You know, he's in school, he's learning how to read, like all this stuff is happening really fast for him. And he's just like, man, I don't want to do this. But I'm like, son, you don't really get those choices. Those choices are made for you sometimes. I don't love what I do every day. I don't click my heels in the morning when I got to get up at 5 in the morning and get you guys ready for school in the morning and click. I don't click my heels together, go to work, drink Hennessy and play spades all day. I'm hustling. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here doing what I got to do to make sure that everybody around me is taken care of. I don't love it all the time. Some days I get pissed off about it. Some days I'm upset about it, but I can't crash out because everybody depends on me. So I want you to get comfortable with doing what you have to do, because how you do anything is how you'll do everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
and lastly, teach your kids how to take L's.
Yeah.
And because
yeah,
I think everybody is so hooked on winning and being a winner and coming out on the winning side. Like there is someone on the other side that's going to take a L.
Yeah.
And if you can take your L's gracefully, that builds character, and that'll help you kind of progress and get through that discomfort too.
That L ain't for
life start with L for a person, for a reason, nigga. So
that L ain't for loss, it's for a lesson. And failing don't make you a failure.
And it just made me think about just a random time we playing Mario Party with my oldest, and she lost and came in last place. Started boo-hooing right there on the spot, and everybody, the whole village jumped on me like, "Hey, you need to fix that."
Yeah,
come on, let's take a walk.
That's
what's
supposed to happen.
Yeah, so
you're allowed to feel these feelings.
Yeah.
You're allowed to feel these
for sure.
feelings, but at the same point, sometimes you got to buck up and say, "All right, I came in last. I'll be better."
And on our way out,
celebrate the wins you learn from the losses.
And on our way out, I know we gotta close the episode out, but I remember seeing this TikTok video, and this girl was making a video, and she said, you know, I was crying one day, and my dad came to me, and he, you know, I was crying, I was really sad about something, and my dad looked me in my eyes, and he grabbed my hand, and he said, "Stop being a little bitch." And he got up and walked off. He didn't say nothing else to me. He said, "I stopped crying." She said, "I stopped crying after that." So sometimes that's the kind of feedback they need from us. You know what I'm saying? They need that from
Yeah,
us.
sometimes shame is a very big motivator, bro.
Real
Like
talk.
you shame somebody into saying, "Oh, like, all right, nah, I
Don't
ain't no
do that
bitch."
no more.
You know? Yeah, so I feel you on that.
Don't do that no more.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
we can close it out from here.
Hey, well, this has been another parenting lesson from the niggas on the stoop. You know what I'm saying? We're great parents. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with
Try.
us.
We're trying.
Hey, we
No,
out.
we're doing.
All
We're
right,
doing.
peace.
Peace.